And
50
we out
degrees.
here doing a live podcast on location. You know what I mean? And that location is the Sauce Bar. Whoa, yeah, I know. Y'all don't know about the Sauce Bar, but it used to be called the Living Room. And that's the Angie, Platinum Angie, for those that don't know.
Angie. Yeah, I mean, and who else? Everybody
Yeah,
having a versus party.
yeah, pretty much. So let me get right off into this. We're gonna start off the top with the verses. Whoa, Cash Money No Limit. Woo-wee. Master P and
Birdman.
Now you got to understand this. We was there for the whole blast.
The whole blast.
I'm saying we didn't miss a beat.
Not a beat.
We was like in tune. We was the YNs at the time when this was going on, and this was the music that's supposed to be related to us, the then and now people. we was the now and the then back then. Yeah, we was the now and the then
we
back
both
then.
of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we back then. So that's going on tonight, and I'm glad them boys were able to come to a conclusion and come to an agreement to be able to do this. Like, okay, it's like, you know what I'm saying, we was rapping about y'all was rapping about us.
You know what I mean, to
like
put on for the, it's just, like, it's just for the put on for the culture.
Yeah.
And that's something that a lot of people wanted to see.
Yeah, they ain't like the Gucci and Jeezy where they actually had
they
actual beef. Nah, this just, you know what I mean, good music that was out. It had its time and it had its period. It came and went. But, you know, Cash Money still going. Wow. Right. So I don't know. If they come with Drake and all of that, Nicki Minaj, it's going to be a tight fight, let me tell you.
I think, you know what I mean, probably from the beginning, they'll be going back and forth, but then Cash Money, I think they just gonna have Snoop on there.
Yeah, I believe what they're going to do is yeah.
Man, I got a free C Murder, man. Free C Murder, man. Jesus Christ.
Well, we'll get off into the particulars and legalities of C Murder case, because he has a very, very serious case with some very, very serious allegations that he was definitely found guilty of. So, gotta relax on that one. But if they get him up there, that'll be good to see. Good for the culture. Let's get right off into the podcast and why we come here on this Saturday like we are. First and foremost, everybody know what's going on. Everybody play these 14-leg, 16-leg, 20-leg parlays out here. Wow, everybody do this. And let me tell y'all, they cheating y'all. Wow. They cheating, y'all.
Hey, the whole thing. Hey, the whole thing is, hey, if they ain't getting a cut of that money, you cheating.
Cheating in the next room. Ha. Yeah, you know how the song go. They cheating in the next room, baby. That's right. Chauncey Big Shot Billups. This is why we got to bring it to your attention, because this our guy. We represent Chauncey. Chauncey represent us. He is a Piston. He retired a Piston. I don't care if he did just get a job with the San Antonio Spurs. Whoa, come on, my G.
You seen us what's the name.
Okay, yeah. See, YN for you right there. Just came through there like that.
Seen us record. They did
bust
that.
all through the thing. Like Wild Work. With his mask on, like we can't catch it. But it's
anyway,
cool though. But it's cool though.
That's what you get, you know what I mean?
But anywho, listen. So Chauncey Big Shot Billups has been charged and indicted with this crime family, this Italian mob family that's been running this gambling scheme for the past 4 or 5 years or whatever. Who knows how long they've been running, but for the past 4 years they've been investigating it. Now, with research, come to find out, Chauncey Billups has only participated in one of these games. One, y'all, one.
They trying to make him like he the head operation of the thing.
And the one game that he participated in, it was back in 2019. And it was somebody lost $50,000. Well, Big Shot. How y'all gonna even play the big shot like that? You know what I mean? Y'all think he finna be out here grifting around for $50,000? Come on, man. Y'all think Chauncey Billups finna be grifting around for $50,000 when he just signed a multi-million-dollar contract to be the head coach for the San Antonio Spurs? And I'm gonna tell you like this here. I don't know if the ink is dry on that contract with the San Antonio Spurs, but he just signed a multi-million-dollar deal with them to become the head coach out there. Now, let's go to the scorecards. Let's go to the scorecard. See, all the stuff that we try to give y'all, we want to give y'all as many facts as possible. So whatever I
Not
say,
hearsay.
no.
Facts.
Whatever I say here can be clearly researched and definitely checked out and seen if it's true or not. So what we finna do here is see exactly how much is Chauncey Billups' net worth is, because he has a net worth of $45 million.
Right.
I just don't see this guy out here grifting around. Now, as I was saying, this scheme, this grift, this cheat that was going on has been going on for many years. But this is the reason why I want to bring it to you guys' attention, especially all my Detroiters. If they was able to run a scheme as low level as they was running for the years they've been running it, what you think they're doing at the casinos, y'all?
Right.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. And listen.
Exactly.
I'm here to advocate this. And the only reason I'm advocating this is because the casinos in the community don't really instill or help the community. Anytime you put a casino, I spoke on this before with the Nas situation. I spoke on this before. Anytime you put a casino in a poor city, rural city, urban city such as one of the Big Ten, where you have a population, a majority of poor people at, gambling is the next option of doing anything legit. That's the only way you're gonna be able to get ahead. So y'all got to relax. Y'all got to relax. So what y'all need to understand is y'all need to really pay attention to this gambling scheme and how it was put together and how it was going down and how the machines was rigged. She's rigged. They know the winner here every goddamn time. Come on, man. Come on, man. And let me tell y'all,
know how much money that they gonna kick out.
I've gambled on the street gambling, high stakes, and Leo, we do everything possible to keep the cheat up off of you. Wow. And this is just amazing that they went through these lifts or whether to put these people in the hole. Then once they get in the hole and can't pay their money, now they want to send the leg breakers. You know what I mean? Now they want to send the leg breakers over there. The Italian dudes, you know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And let's be honest. It's 2025. Who's paying the crime family any attention right now? Wow. What crime family? What family of crime? What do they control? what?
Right. This is 2025.
These are just people.
This is not, you know what I mean, back in the,
nah,
it's so
man.
much, you know what I mean?
Come
like,
on, man.
All one guy got to do is just like they did, blow the whistle.
Come on, man.
Blow the whistle and it's going to come tumbling down.
They talking about crime family. And the people out here drifting. They ain't drifting up on $50,000, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. They did the scam, you know what I'm saying, for 4 years, so it done worked in numerous places, from Vegas to Manhattan to Miami to California. And on top of that, the indictment came out of Manhattan, if I'm not Brook. So yeah, so them blowing the lid on that is crazy. But you gotta ask yourself, as a person out there that's looking at the media, why are they putting so much emphasis on this? Why? Why they put so much emphasis on this? At the same time, you got the guy Rozier that's also talking about how he was shaving the points and cheating in the game with the referees and all of that. That this type of activity was going on. And with the gambling thing, how y'all gonna bust? How the cheaters gonna bust the cheaters? They cheating out in Vegas.
They cheating out in Vegas.
They cheating in Detroit, down in Motor City. They cheat over in Taj Mahal, over in New Jersey.
They cheating in the NFL.
They cheat. Visit that topic. Yikes. Yeah. Roger Goodell almost had to give up his job on that one. Yikes.
Right.
But listen, what I'm saying, my point is what I'm saying is everybody try to be as fair as possible. But when it comes down to it, nobody's being fair. Nobody's being fed. You know what I mean? So ultimately, what you got to do is you got to be the greatest person that you can be. You got to be the greater you that you could possibly be. I keep telling them, man, we got a slogan over here. And this is our slogan for our Black Love segment. Love is only love when you give it away. Huh?
Yeah, love is meant to give
If
away.
you keep it all to yourself, ain't no love. It ain't no love when you keep it all to yourself. You have to give love away in order for it to be love. So that's our, you know what I'm saying, segment for that. So we're going to move on along. And we got to get off it. I don't know why, but I do know why. But hey, he keeps us on our toes. God dang Donald Trump. Whoa, your president, chief, and commander. Wow.
Donald
he
Trump
is on a loose.
Listen,
Now,
he on fire.
I got to get over to this kind of particularly because it's like a kind of two-part boats that he blowing up.
Yeah,
I touched on this a little bit last week, but I didn't really go into depth on it like I should have. And let me tell y'all what's going on with that. Let's get off into that real fast. Now, he's blown up 10 of them. 10 drug carriers of drugs that allegedly was coming out of Venezuela. Now, the president down there say, man, listen, Morado say, nah, man, we ain't transporting no drugs. But Tim boats done came up out of there, El Presidente. So what the heck is that then?
Right.
What is that then? So I don't know what these things is that's being blown up, but these are the things that's being reported to us as the citizens of America, that these are drug carriers. Now let me talk about cocaine cowboys and Griselda and things of this nature all the way up until now. All this stuff is prudent information because those routes and things that's happening still has to happen. We're not the only people that consume drugs in America. They consume drugs all over the world. So due to the fact that your man Donald is losing this tariff war, right? Yeah,
Because they asked him, they asked him, the lady asked him something in a press conference. He said, no, we ain't gonna do nothing. He said, we just gonna kill them. We gonna just, all their drugs, we gonna kill them.
No. So my thing is, y'all, in the history of this, man, when you get boats that they saying is drug carriers, where the heck we just start just blowing them up? Where the heck is humanity at? If they just drug carriers, then why they not pulling the boats in and arresting the people if they're in international water? They just blowing them mug up. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So it's wild work.
He's just talking about he killing them. He said
it's wild work.
Killing them.
Wild work.
That's it.
Wild work. So that's what y'all gotta understand about this drug war. It's not really a war on drugs. It's a war on the world with drugs because they won't condemn to his tariff laws.
Right.
And they are. They're able to get their product out faster, cheaper, and they don't even have to sell to the United States. The whole world is buying into their product because it's cheaper and it do the same thing that all the American products do for a higher rate. So come on, man. Come on, man. You going back and forth with these people and they showing you right now in your face that, yo, we don't need to sell y'all none of our products.
We don't need y'all.
And we are some of the largest consumers. We are the largest consumers in the world. So now we got to be forced to consume these American, quote unquote, so you say, products with all these foreign parts connected to it. Same function, and it might not even last as long as the other one. That's cheaper. You never know.
Exactly.
It's wild work. Yeah, Donald got our back up against the wall. I just want y'all to know. And then, moving on, let's get over to the insurrection. The No Kings movement. Now, we got to break the No Kings movement down. I told y'all earlier on the TikTok that I was going to break the No Kings movement down. What y'all got to understand is this. It don't have anything to do with homosexuality or LGBTQ or anything like that. No king means exactly what it means. No king. No dictatorship.
No dictatorship.
Come on now. Talk to him, Blizz. No king.
It's no king. It means no king.
Talk to him.
That's it.
Yes.
No dictatorship.
No. There's no one person that's demanding or saying this and that. And that is what's going on with the Trump administration. He's the only one that's making all of these decisions because I just can't believe that the Republicans is behind it because the government is shut down right now. And if these people don't make a decision on Monday or whatever, these food stamps is going to be going and they're not coming back at all. Whoa.
Y'all heard that?
Whoa.
Ain't coming back at all.
Over with. Everything FDR did back in the 1930s in the Great Depression, yeah, over with. It's been running for almost 100 years. Trump said, no, we cutting it down. FDR, by far, and from what they say, presidency-wise, was the best president the United States has ever had. And Trump is ruining everything that he did. You know what I mean? As far as what he did in the Great Depression. Yeah, the longest president we've ever had that actually changed the presidential rules on why Donald Trump can't run again in 2028. Because this fool is putting out MAGA hats with 2028 on them. Yeah. What's wrong with Donald, man? What's wrong with him, man? Sheesh. So, what y'all need to understand is, at the end of the day, that the No Kings movement is the fact that we're not so much of a democracy and nobody can agree on nothing. And it's crazy that they trying to use it as a Republican, Democrat thing, but at the end of the day, both sides are really the same, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you come down to culture-wise, you want to deal with the 13%, which is us, foundational black men, we ain't benefiting nothing from either party. We ain't benefiting nothing from either party. You know what I mean? We both fell into the statistical mass imprisonment. We both, you know what I'm saying, sustained ourselves to some type of drug abuse before. We both, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, yo.
You know what I mean? Like,
so I mean, like, what the heck? We didn't benefit anything.
Only thing, you know what I mean? Like, we know that the Republicans, when they in office, you know what I mean, they for the business, tax, they for the rich. You feel me?
Right.
But the whole thing is, you have, you know what I mean, like if you have a business, which I have learned, you know what I mean, you got to utilize them loopholes and them taxes just like they do, because they there, just like they use them, we can use them. You know what I mean? It's for the business people. They ain't for the they ain't for the working people, the blue collar. They for white collar, the business people. That's what they for. And when you learn about the laws and learn about the loopholes in business that they use, like Donald tell you, I'm just smart. I know how to evade paying so many taxes and doing this. He told you right to his face.
Yeah. Really, he's shamming. That's what he's doing,
right.
y'all. A sham.
A sham.
No way in the world you're a billionaire. You only got $700 worth of tax returns. Heck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, let's what y'all must know about this movement with the No King, because it's here in Detroit. And this is why I'm bringing it up. And it was some violence that erupted down there at our downtown protest for the No Kings or whatever. They jumped on one of the protesters or whatever that was down there trying to actually enrage the group. A Republican, by the way, a black Republican. Wow. No, he terrible. You know what I'm saying? You could have kept that to yourself, guy. I ain't gonna mention your name because I ain't finna give you the clout.
We don't need gonna give you no clout like that, dog.
But at the same time, though, if you got your viewpoints and you feel like you're a black Republican, man, be that, do that. You down there trying to cause, you know what I'm saying, insurrection inside of their peaceful protest. That was just wild work, man. That's why they jumped on you. Yeah, threw him all up, boop, boop, put him all up down the street like think, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Get the heck on. So, at the end of the day, y'all got to understand that all of these people protesting is wild because majority of them voted for him.
Right.
Huh?
Especially the Hispanic community.
Yes.
They go crazy.
Yes. We have a 33 indictment. 33 indictment, right? This is what happened, right? I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. 33-man indictment in Philadelphia. Philadelphia Half-Life, stand up. Philadelphia. Shout out to Wallow, Gilly. Philadelphia. 33-man indictment. Why? Because ICE over there looking for immigrants. So now, in the process, y'all done allow ICE to come up in Philly looking for immigrants that stumbled upon a drug operation. Now, you got niggas wrapped up with ICE in an indictment. Y'all say, come on, man.
Crazy.
Come on, man. Get busted by ICE, man. It's wild work, man. This is wild work, man.
Hey, somebody looking for immigrants stumbled up on a mountain.
Whoa. Guess how they stumbled up on them? Instagram. Whoa. Instagram, social media, all this wild stuff. They on there with the toolies and operators doing their thing, money, all that. Yeah, we doing it. Yo, I keep telling y'all, what did I just tell y'all last week, 2 weeks ago? I don't know. Just told y'all, yo, I understand everybody want attention on this thing and they want views and they want to go viral. But do not incriminate yourself, people. Don't be incriminating yourself, man.
Don't do it for the demise of yourself.
Don't do it for that, man. Because as you trying to go viral and come up, you actually killing yourself. You destroying yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's wild work. Because you're going to the penitentiary. Whoa. Exactly. So the evidence is like, that ain't you?
That's right. That's
this right here ain't you. Look, this right here ain't you? Yeah, that's you. You know what I'm saying? So, what y'all need to know is, man, listen, that ain't what's up. But, anywho, that with the government shutdown is crazy too, because we got to talk about that too. The governmental shutdown. Governmental shutdown, today is Saturday, 25th. If they don't come to some type of resolution by Monday, from what I understanding or whatever, they're not going to have no SNAP benefits for the whole month of November. But like I told somebody else, at any given time, they can cut them things on and cut them off because it's all electronic. But any event that this doesn't happen, they don't come to a resolution by the 1st, and the checks don't come out, the different governmental checks that people got, like your disabled veterans, all that or whatever, the veteran hospital people, all that stuff is stopped. So if that don't come out on the 1st, I have no idea what's going to happen, bro. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know.
Sad sight. I don't know. Think about what's going to happen.
I don't know. Okay, this is what y'all got to understand about governmental shutdowns. Governmental shutdowns do not happen in every presidency. I can almost probably count maybe 10 maybe within the past probably 100 years where these governmental shutdowns has happened. You know what I mean? Maybe 10.
How many we done had under Trump already?
2. We had one in his last election and one in this one right now.
I thought he had one before.
Yeah, in his last when he was president before.
Yeah, I thought it was 2 in this term.
He just got elected in February.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so boom. So he had Obama had one, they opposed him. Bush had one, they opposed him. Clinton, they opposed him. Ronald Reagan, they opposed him. And Gerald Ford, you know why they opposed him. You know what I mean? What the heck? But so forth and so on. You know what I mean? The longest was up under Madison, which was 35 days. 35 days is the longest governmental shutdown we've ever had in United States history. So what y'all got to understand is, I think we going on like our 16th day.
Yeah,
I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure on what day we're going on, but we got to pay attention to the date, which is the 25th, and the 1st coming up, which is November, and that's where everything is going to actually take place and go into full effect. And everybody's stuff that's supposed to be cut on or cut off, you will be able to see exactly what's going on. And the Democrat thing is, I told y'all in the last podcast about the medical, and with the medical portion of what Donald Trump is trying to correct. You know what I mean? So if he's trying to correct it, what Obama did, he's really trying to do away with it, because he's feeling like that is taking up a whole lot of American taxpaying dollars. But, and you look at the flip side of it, maybe so. But you're talking about 12.5% of the population, which is only like 41 million people, and we got 385 million, which is a society with 87.5% of people thriving.
Right.
I'm gonna let my old arithmetic serve me, right? 87.5% of something is pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's great.
That's pretty good, I would say, when you're dealing with 380 million people. Come on, man. That small percentage of people cannot be affecting the financial deficit like that. Come on, Donald. I don't believe it, Donald. It don't add up. Why are you attacking this to only benefit 12% of people in the world? And a lot of them ain't even Americans. Like Elon Musk. Yeah, he had dual citizenship, but he's not American.
Right.
Bernard Arndt, he not American. All this stuff is benefiting them. Come on, man. Come on, man. I can't even pronounce old boy name over there, Diageo, but I can't even pronounce his name. He's Russian or whatever. These are the people that's benefiting from this. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, y'all as people have to really, really dig in and come to a conclusion with our delegates on how we are going to be able to subdue this. Because it's happening. It ain't no turning off the clock.
Right.
Ain't no flipping the switch.
Hey, turning the blind eye like, oh, it's going to be all
this
right.
Is happening. This is happening. And, man, let me tell y'all, Thanksgiving is next month now. I don't know if what Donald say, God bless America. I don't know how they going to get blessed. I don't know where them blessings are going to come from. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Ain't going to be able to put no goddamn food up on the table. Yikes. So it's going to be some spam holidays around here, yeah. Wow. But
it's looking grim.
Y'all got to be, y'all got to take heed to that with this governmental shutdown. So, more importantly.
Yeah, because that's, you know what I mean, like, it's crazy. Then next month is my birthday. Yeah. All this chaos. But I'm going to make sure I have a blast on my day.
Yeah. So, getting to the rest of the cast here, moving through information. It's a governmental shutdown, so I don't know how this will affect the mayoral election.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot elect or have any type of election if the government is shut down. So, yeah, I wanted to touch on that because we reached out to the Kinloch Association and we reached out to the Sheffield Association to get a representative on here to actually give us the ideology on how they feel like they're going to be the best mayor out here. We've already talked to Mary Sheffield. Yes, we did. And we just wanted a representative out, or we would have came to the representative and we just wanted to get some viewpoints out so that people can know what's going on. So neither one of us have any really points from either candidate, but what I've seen and what I've researched from the different interviews that Mary has done. Kinloch don't really do many interviews, right?
Right.
Yeah, he don't really do many interviews. You have to walk by here? No. You have to walk by here, huh?
He ain't about to walk by here.
I'm on the podcast too. Yeah.
Who is it?
He be doing work for me, man.
Anyhow, but yeah, so we heard, you can go back to over the summer and Mary Sheffield shared with y'all exactly what it was that she was trying to bring forth. I didn't get really a chance to shoot no questions really her way or to her side of candidacy way, but I can give y'all a brief description as to what I've heard. All right, Kinloch. Well, Kinloch say, hey, he get in office, he teamed Donald Trump, and he letting Donald Trump in the back door. Yes, he is. Matter of fact, say he let him in the front door. Whoa. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So,
y'all passed him.
If you're thinking like I'm thinking, right? So I know what y'all thinking. Y'all think I'm saying, Trump, no. He's saying that because Kinloch is betting with the money. Kinloch going after them pesos. He going after them pesos. And see, that's what I'm saying. And you know, no shot, no diss to no pastors, no bishops. This is why y'all should just stay where y'all at. Don't be into politics, man. Y'all, you bugging, man. You already up here, goddamn coat jacket, trying to get to some pesos. You ain't even won yet. This guy here, man, wild work. I seen through that too, Kinloch. Whoa. I say, why would he just say that out of all things after Donald Trump came here and dissed the city?
Right.
Even though he dissed it in a good way, but he still dissed it to us and was like, what you got to say about it? What up? And that was wild work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was wild work. But regardless of the fact, you know what I mean, yeah, we know Duggan, you know what I mean, he getting out the door. He's done a poor, terrible job. We get it. But regardless of the fact, right? Yeah, Ken Lott, you really exposed your hand when you said that. That didn't fare well.
Even some of his followers was like, man, I don't know what he said that for.
Yeah, because
that's like, you know what I mean? You saying that, that's like you trying to run yourself right out the race.
Right. You know what I mean? Well, why would I need the president of the United States? This man is dealing with world issues, right? To come to Detroit. You running for mayor, you fix it. You fix the crime problem. What the heck you running for mayor for? You know what I mean? That's why I work, Ken Lott. Yeah, I ain't like that. Mary, listen, man. I don't know what your agenda is. I just don't know. You saying a lot of stuff, but I just don't know what are you doing? You saying that you're gonna bring forth these things, but how? Where's the agenda? Where's the plan? Where the itinerary at? How you gonna do this? You know what I mean? How? See, Kwame had a plan, and you seen how he was doing it and how it was working. No matter how bad they want to say Kwame was bad.
Execute.
You know what I'm saying?
He
was executing.
Boom.
He was boom.
Doing that.
Yeah.
Doing this. Doing that.
Yeah.
In the next few years, it's gonna be like this. You know what I mean? We're gonna have the Super Bowl. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Regardless of how y'all feel about the man. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like, we always, you know, when our leaders mess up or get caught up on some stuff or whatnot, we be so hard on them. You know what I mean? But y'all
I didn't say this.
But y'all don't be hard on them other folks that get caught up. You feel me?
And I ain't say this. He just said this. Kwame Kilpatrick said this on a podcast he was just on. He said he did put a partner in with Obama. Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And he said, and on the podcast, he said, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Y'all see when I came on.
Yeah, we already know that.
Yeah, you see when I came on.
We knew that because everybody was waiting on when Obama was to leave. Like, is he gonna pardon Kwame? And he didn't.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So
the Donald had to do it.
Right. So I feel you. Know what I'm saying that interview Kwame did. Much love. Shout out to Kwame Kilpatrick. I don't know what you really off into with the Penske team, but shout out to y'all, and I hope, you know what I'm saying, y'all is doing real good. For real. All right, we got a couple people on here talking. All right, let's see what they were saying. But anywho, listen. Since we're in Detroit, let's talk about some Detroit stuff. Pistons won. They first win last night. Wow.
Yeah, Pistons.
Pistons won their first win last night. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They beat the Houston Rockets. Yeah. KD was over there. You know, Kevin Durant was over there trying to give it to us. But Nope. Kincaid had a different reason. That boy lays the ball up like butter. He left that thing.
This is basketball back in, B.
We had an unsung hero last night. What is his name? Dang, for the Pistons. What is his name? He was crazy last night. He went nuts last night. What is his name? Hold on, y'all.
Get out our mix, nigga. Always got sideliners. Nigga mix.
What was his name? All right, what's his name we had last night? Because he went crazy. Because Stewart fouled out the game. Wild as a mug. Yeah, Shogun was out there on some bull crap. Was it Paul Reed? Was it Reed? I think it was Reed. Yeah, Reed went crazy last night. Yeah, it was Reed. No, it wasn't Reed. Yeah, it was Reed. Yeah, it was Reed last night. Yeah, he went crazy last night. Yeah, he was just all over the place. Lanier was all over the place. The whole team played good. The young boy, Thompson. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, got into it with the dude, you know what I'm saying? Thompson just lamped off on him. You know what I'm saying? Just let him dog phone him. Like, nigga, listen, dog tried to bark up on dog like that. Dog just whoop. Just walked off on him just like that. Walked off on him.
Like
young boy,
you don't want to do nothing. Like
yeah, come on, man.
All that.
Come on, man. We playing basketball, dog. Man, we got tangled up. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
They want to be tough on the court.
Yeah, they were trying to play a little bully ball last night, but you know, the Pistons was real
active.
It was real demure. It was very subtle. You know what I mean? They kept the announcers kept trying to hype it up too. Oh, they don't know. These ain't the bad boys. They were trying to hype it up too. You know, I'm trying to give them that bravo, that, you know what I'm saying, that brolicness, you know, to get them, you know, like they exposed to be.
Up.
Yeah, nah. No, they playing good basketball. The way they playing basketball, and that's what's up. So, bringing it to a wrap, we're finna get on off up here to the Sauce Bar. Get ready for the verses. Cash Money, No Limit. Y'all can chime in and say who y'all like.
Who y'all like, you or me. And, I'm going with Cash Money.
And
Cash
and we
money.
gonna go ahead and see what's going on. Birdman, Master P.
Yep.
Den and I.
We out, B.
Yep. We out. Holla.
Holla. Deuces. Out.